welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making whole wheat bread, and let's get started. Okay, the first ingredient is going to be 360 milliliters of water, which is going to be at about, right now, it is about 108 degrees. So we're going to measure that into here. So it's 300, it's a 1.5 pound. And that uses, 360 milliliters. So I'm going to let that in here. Okay, a little too much. I'm going to try that again, because I put too much in there. Back to 0, back to 0, and we're going to go slow this time. A little bit more. One more breath. That's 360, okay. The next thing is 480 grams of whole wheat flour. I'm going to switch this to grams. There we go. Zero it out. And I'm going to use this to measure it into this first. And that'll make it easier. That way I don't have to add any back in, since it's going to go into the water. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a ways to go. That's 480. We gotta go a little bit more. Alrighty. Okay, let's see. Next thing is going to be 2 tablespoons of sugar. So I'm going to add the flour in here now. Just kind of sprinkle it across evenly here as best I can. Okay, and then 2 tablespoons of sugar. Tablespoon. One. And 2. next thing is going to be 1.5 tablespoons of dry milk. We're going to be using the Swiss Miss non-fat dry milk. One here on this side. And this is about a half a tablespoon. And the next thing is going to be 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, that's 1 teaspoon. Add that on that side. And the next thing is going to be 1.5 tablespoons of butter. And they recommend unsalted. That's what I'm using today. It's unsalted butter. I'm going to break this up into little chunks just so that it's easier to, when it goes to mix, it'll be easier to get it mixed in well. Then what we're going to do is we're going to spread it out on both sides here. So I'm going to take some of it over here and then take the rest of it and put it on the other side. So that way when it all mixes, it'll be incorporated pretty evenly together then. Next thing is going to be 3 tablespoons of the Vital wheat gluten. And that's in here. And what this does, this just helps it rise, because whole wheat flour is a very dense flour, so the Vital wheat gluten helps to raise the protein level of the flour, which also helps it to rise. So that's 1 tablespoon. That's 2. And then here's the last one. Okay, let's see. And then the last thing is going to be, because we're going to put this on the quick cycle, so it's going to be 2½ teaspoons of rapid rise yeast or instant yeast. And that's what we have here. Going to be the first teaspoon, and that is going to go in the middle here. I'm just going to make a little indentation in the flour, and we're going to put the yeast right in the middle there. And this is the ½ teaspoon. And that is all the ingredients for this bread. Now we're going to put this in the machine, which is right over here. Okay, I have the bread ingredients in the machine here. I'm going to close the lid, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to set this machine for the cycle. So we're going to be on the the quick wheat, cycle. So I'm going to hit this course button, as you can kind of see. I hope you can see this. Keep hitting it until it gets to the okay, so now it's on the quick wheat, and we're going to hit the start button, and then what it's going to do is going to preheat, and as soon as it's done preheating, then it's going to start kneading the dough, and then when it's done cooking, I'll show you how it looks. See you later. Okay, and the bread is done. I'm going to take it out and show you how it looks. I can't touch it because it just came out. It's very hot, but this is how it looks. Nice and golden brown. I'm going to let it cool a little bit in the pan. Maybe. Okay, this is the end package. It looks pretty darn good. This is how we slice our bread so that we get even slices. To warn you, it's going to be a little noisy. I'm going to do some of the slices and then I'm going to stop and just show you how they look, and then that'll be it. So this is how the slices look, very even. So you can see how just like sandwich slices, and very even. So that way I can make a whole loaf and make sandwiches out or whatever, and don't have to deal with trying to do it with a knife, which is very hard to cut bread with a knife if you've ever tried it. So this was a good investment from QVC. Best $100 I ever spent. So this is a good investment. So hope you enjoyed that, and see you in my next video. Thanks.